Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
We have some company of heroes too today. Let's go ahead and turn the sound down. Oh dear. You can tell I was recently playing it because the volume isn't...
Is that an appropriate level? Yeah.
Yeah. And normally the music's on, but that I remember to turn down.
Do you just want to hear when all your squads are being wiped because you're a big noob? Or?
No, I want to hear the sound of triggering S-mines. It soothes me.
Oh, God. The sound of approaching tiger tanks brings me peace in my heart. Live game today. I am Nice Person as the OKW.
Yep, and Tightrope as the USF. So I was watching Tightrope play this for the first 5 minutes, and it looked like a pretty nice game. So I was like, all right, let's cast it. There's this massive tournament starting this weekend, and we're casting this on a Friday, and there's like not much replays, man. We're scraping the barrel. No, I got 2 that look okay.
Yeah.
The rest of them look really bad, and this live game should be good. We'll see.
And then we'll have tournament games and it'll be sweet. So,
yeah, or there'll be a bunch of them. Everyone else will cast them.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And then when we go to cast them, there'll be an Ardennes Assault bug fix. It gets rid of all the patches. That's always how it goes.
That sounds right.
Like,
so
they
please
always
refer to another caster's channel here.
Yeah, they always manage to find Ardennes Assault bugs to fix just when we want to cast tournament replays.
It's a real talent.
I think I may have made this too quiet.
A little bit, yeah. I think
That's all right.
I feel like that's the normal level you put it to, though. But for some reason, no, maybe not. I'm not sure.
There hasn't been any action anyway, so it's not like the random fluctuations is going to sound weird.
Yeah, very, very passive capping by Tightrope.
The sounds of the birds are louder than anything else.
This is weird.
Oh, the stern flank.
Get flanked, bro. Yeah, I guess that lets him capture the victory point. It's just like a weird push. It's like the first time you run a squad in like that when you've both been capping passively, I think the assumption has got to be like you're gonna run into something. But it does buy him time to throw a tank trap down. So yeah, I get it. Like that's fine. It gives him a counter to the sandbags on the other side. So I think that's fine.
Yeah, he must have thought the Sturmers were on the left. But it was Kubel. Oh, also,
yeah.
I actually have my other mouse plugged in.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one where the mouse wheel actually works.
Oh, where the mouse wheel works. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Are you 100% sure of that, or?
Like, no, my cables are weird.
Are you sure of that?
Oh, such sensitivity.
Sounds like someone needs a bungee, bro. Like,
oh, man. Yeah. Okay, well, the mouse wheel works, but the cable's like a little messed up.
Right, okay.
It's alright. I did a little preparation.
Dude.
Meanwhile, we just missed 6th place. Sorry.
The Kubel's going down to the rifleman, and I'll discuss my hot fix for your problem in a second. Most of the other squads getting forced off, but I think the Kubel trade will certainly put this in the advantage of Tightrope. Nice to see Iron Person gets control of the garrison at least, but the Kubel going down is not great. Okay, dude. So. Grow a 3rd arm out of your chest and then like use one mouse for the camera movement and the scroll wheel on the other one. So like that's pretty next level. I mean, you don't really need the keyboard, so like just two mice it.
No, I gotta press the what is it? The apostrophe button so I can follow a tank when it gets spawned.
Yeah, true.
But what happened in that fight was the Kubel went for this cutoff. But there was a rifleman squad behind it, so he got the rear armor damage and just did so much to that Kubel. And then by the time he was backing off, it was too late. See, I was watching this on stream, and just Tightrope was like, "Uh-oh, better not trap myself in."
Yeah. He's well known for his tips and tricks, not for doing Blake wire. So yeah.
Yeah. We'll all wire ourselves in far too many. That's the worst with these things is you can't vault that.
Yeah. Unvaultable stuff's the worst. Same with like tanks and things like that. I wire myself in on tanks more than haystacks. It's just me though. Alright, Lieutenant for Tightrope. MG follow up, very standard, and I think the correct choice given he sniped the Kubel down.
Yep, some good wire as well. Gonna make it harder for the OKW to use the heavy cover against him.
Probably the most active rear echelon play that I've seen a USF use in a while. Like he's just Tightrope's just all over the place with him. It's like that's like several bits of wire, like a couple of tank traps.
You see this friendly fire? This Thompson's just like
through the window, my dude. I lost the Thompson. That's really bad. That really hurts the engagement.
Heavy machine gun team, ready for orders.
Ooh, Sturm's somehow not trapped into this one.
Yeah.
line just got cut off.
I'm guessing it's like I think 1 wire works if you get it perfectly, but you know the general rules, like we've always done like 2 wire, like your 2 wire heavy cover, and that tends to be a bit more consistent in terms of blocking the area off. But you put them on a bit of an angle, but seems like, you know, I guess Tightrope's fairly happy with how he's got it positioned, so you know, one of them's a little bit off.
Tier 2, mechanized truck, has some medical supplies down as well.
Yeah.
Oh. So I think this is about as far as I got up to in the live game, and then I kind of decided like, oh man, this game's looking pretty good, let's cast it.
Tightrope could have got a couple of models if he stopped that rifleman's squad there, but that's alright. It doesn't matter too much. Nice health damage. It's maybe even better that he doesn't drop the model, honestly, at this point, but of course, as we saw, medical crates in there.
Oh, and their AoE heals
so.
too.
Yeah.
Wait, does...
Wonder what happens here. They do start healing. Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure.
I thought they had
Because they weren't there at the time.
Yeah, that's how I thought it worked. Well, there you go.
I wasn't sure.
Well, massive map control at the moment for Tightrope, but I am nice person going for a Puma. I think that's a pretty clever choice because you got to expect that Stuart to arrive, and then the Panzer II is going to get shut down by the Stuart.
Yeah, ambo snipes are also a possibility when you've gone like left-handed into MG. There really isn't a lot of threat from Tightrope, so it wouldn't even surprise me if he tried to pull the initiative back and go for a dive onto the ambo.
Stores advises light MGs now on the line. The enemy
Alright,
is overrunning
Rope
one of our
has
capture
locked in
points.
the tactical support company. He's got the M19s ready to go. So you can get those on some of his squads. See if he actually gets it on his echelon or if he puts them on his rifle instead.
Getting a capture point.
You'll have enough for 3.
I think he'll just go rifles, but yeah.
Oh,
looks like
Puma
rifles.
dive.
There we go.
Fly line just
Nice play. That's awesome from Iron Person. This is a good comeback. Expects the ambo and takes that one down, and a fairly safe dive.
one of our fighting positions.
Yeah, it's actually really clever that the Puma went on the right side. So I mean, it wasn't scouted at all. Where if the Puma went through the middle, it would have taken a little bit of damage. It would have been revealed, so the ambo can kind of juke around the back of the building.
But I think also like the least likely place for a mine. If you were hazarding your guess.
And also flank off the MGs.
Puts him in a great position. Looks like Tightrope's still banking fuel here, so it will be a fuel-based response. He hasn't gone for, well, he doesn't have the manpower to go for an instant AT gun. Going captain.
Yeah, okay, so
Okay.
he isn't going for a Stuart.
He is.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I mean, what was the Stuart going to be against Puma? On a map that's open, especially.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have weapon racks. He went for the LMGs.
Plan was then he could have gone captain a little bit earlier. Chose not to, but
Well, I think the plan was to go for a Stuart.
yeah,
and then
yeah,
the
you're
ugly
right. And then
Puma reared
Puma
its
just
head.
showed up, yeah.
And then that ruined his day, and it also ruined his ambo.
Because the fuel was, I suppose the fuel was pretty close. It's gone for the double 1919s on one squad, you know, like rather than like 1-1-1, for example. I have a tendency to split my early open upgrades, but then you've got to be pretty with it and remembering, okay, this squad only has one, this squad has one, and then it makes it harder. So I suppose it's one less micro thing for Tightrope to worry
I
about.
thought, are you sure? I think you can't.
Oh,
do that.
is it only one?
Yeah, I think that they changed it a while ago.
Oh,
so you can't do that 'cause it was
yeah.
really OP.
Yeah, I remember now.
No,
yeah.
you can still you can double up. You can double dip with bars and
Yeah, but not with it. No, yeah, I remember, but not with the 1919s. Yeah, which makes sense. Because I remember, I remember how Bloods of Riflemen used to
they were pretty silly.
click. Used to attack and move their way across the map. So, yeah, well, that's good.
Well, he's got a he's got the bar on this side. This is just an upgrade. That's probably where the munition sink went that you were confused by.
Yeah.
Oh, the suppression.
Yeah, I was one.
Oh, this Jim Pioneers. He actually has a bazooka. Okay.
Yeah, and on the left-handed as well. So.
All right. Well,
Lieutenants with zooks, captains with bars. Where are we living
what
in?
year is this? This isn't 2017 anymore.
I'm in a state of total shock. So.
Oh,
I'm a nice
man.
person, can't handle it.
Why do you even bother building P2s, man? This Puma's got it.
Yeah.
Flank master
the MG
Puma.
damage is nuts. Even like snipe down the ambo with the front MG damage. It's pretty crazy.
Being overrun.
Well, I don't know why Tightrope keeps setting up the MG in the open, honestly. Like, it's a lot safer from the Puma. Not there.
Oh, he still hasn't built this amber yet. He's really struggling. These squads are all so low.
Prioritize getting the pounder out, so.
Now, he doesn't have grenades, so he can't use any smokes. Oh, it manages to get a flank. MG34 suppression bringing him dishonor. Oh no!
Oh, don't do that!
Greedy, I think.
Yeah.
Now, it is an LMG, yeah, so it's a little harder to chase this thing down, but still, it's so low.
Yeah, and he stopped on time here, Tightrope, so if this M1919 gets another burst off.
Rat-a-tat-tat, there it is.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Looking for a cap, Volk's already in position.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I think they'll just grab that one on retreat, so. Okay, second spot grabs it. Is he gonna try and set up with it?
Whoa! Mad Dog, Tightrope going for the kill.
Yeah, the M1s, he's trying to kill it.
It forces him to cap it,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. And that was lucky he didn't drop more models before the cap had to go down, so good play from Tightrope there.
I'm pretty sure it's actually quite hard to hit that, because it's a very small model.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So there's a lucky shot.
Miss. Yeah.
Even Rakettans can be really hard to kill. It's quite annoying to blow up a Rakettan on the ground. Okay, finally the amber is being rebuilt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think prioritizing the M1 was the correct call.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't defend your ambo, can you?
Yeah,
if
no.
You've got no M1.
Yeah.
So that's true. Having a dead ambo isn't very good at healing. Also, ambos in 0 hour are much more overpowered. Ambos in 0 hour crush rocket troopers.
Yeah.
You build an ambo to deliberately. Yeah, my opponent's blobbing rocket troopers. I'll crush them.
I'll crush them with
It's
my
like good luck crushing P-Grants with an ambo in this. P-Grants with the double correct.
I think it'd
Good luck,
go
bro.
great. So, Tightrope has been forced back quite a lot, but he hasn't been losing his cool, which I dig. I think he's trying to shoot at the sandbags. Hasn't lost his cool, so hasn't lost squads essentially. Lost a lot of map control, 476 VPs compared to 369. But not losing squads is the main thing. This game is still at the point of coming down to engagements rather than VP bleed.
I suspect we'll see Grand Offensive.
Yeah.
I don't think these other commanders are going to be that good. Fallschirmjäger, you want to have them already on the field at this point. Not that useful.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been selected earlier.
And then the
Ju-87's good, but
the King, it's too open for the Tiger to be good. Oh, look at this MG. Oh, this looks like a flank to me. My flank radar is glowing.
bro, there's no way Tightrope already set this up. When do you see it? Is Tightrope just a god and he just knows like where the MG is? Oh, bro, it's a flank and a half. Look at that. 3 squads.
Well, Panzer headquarters is going. It already has finished. Over Soldaten being built.
M1 manages to pull back, which is good before getting naded. And the MG34 on the left-hand side will be forced off because Tightrope is a god, apparently.
Oh, Puma looking for ambo dive.
Oh,
Ambo's in a better
safer.
spot.
It's in a safer spot, yeah. And there is a Zook here. This is, yeah. I think it's smart to pull back here.
Fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Although that doesn't really apply in this situation, but whatever. That's what people say, so we'll pretend that it works.
But at least, yeah, the Tightrope has huddled his ambo behind the other ambo, which will maybe has the penetrative shot block, so it's going to be nice. But yeah, I think it was the correct call for I am nice person to poke in. Okay, is the ambo on this side? Okay, it's not. Okay, I'll back off because it's nowhere near as vulnerable as it was before with the M1 on the field and Zooks. So. And riflemen that have that one.
Exactly. There were some squads that were missing that. Still, you can always just get some damage off on the machine gun emplacement. Get some veterancy. You can just make your opponent a little more worried later on about big flanks, especially if they have all support weapons.
Yeah. The mental game is certainly important.
Oh, speaking of flanks, these Sturm Pioneer flanks have been really good. These Sturm Pioneers have just always managed to find. Oh no, and this MG. Oh, the suppression kicks in just in time.
Yeah.
But still, he's going to have to retreat behind these Volks, and the Sturms will have some damage, although quite limited due to their suppression. But
It's not the front model, will be fine.
they get undersuppressed at a pretty deadly time.
Point is being overrun.
That's a miss micro. He done made a whoopsie, but that's alright. Gets a retreat off, which is pretty heads up considering he just lost several other squads on the other side of the map and things are getting pretty hectic over here, so keeping an eye on the other one was nice. Strumpernays did like a, put a fair bit of pressure there, I think, with the Vulse, trying to look for the squad wipe on the MG, but don't find it. Cal survives.
Yeah, the Sturms have managed to always find engagements versus the Bazooka squad. Always managed to get flanks on the AT gun. This has been quite a pesky squad.
Yeah.
And now it's going to have those stun grenades. See how much kills it has. I bet you it has more than the Volks. Oh no, only 5. Oh, that's surprising. Only 5, the Volks have 13. It's still,
I guess it's damage more than anything else.
Yeah, you can see the
veterancy.
almost vet 3 even, so it does have been doing some work.
Crowds are sniffing.
Overs are a good call. There are just too many squads with like M19s, and the way this map is set up, it's going to be a lot of mid to long range engagements, which is going to be tough for the Volks, even with the M40s. So
Careful, Puma. Oh, attack round connected? Or maybe it was even a regular attack.
No, must have been an attack round, surely. There was a range, man. Where'd it connect? Unless you're right, it was like an attack that went through. Yeah, like maybe max range, I guess. But.
I don't know. Anyway, it's actually, the good thing about packs is their projectiles are a lot easier to follow. So you can see when it like curves in to hit something. But P4 is being built. Tightrope's gonna, he has a lot of fuel, but he's a bit of a manpower strapped. So he doesn't got, I don't think he's got his major yet. Yeah, no major. Although he has the Calliope, so I think that might be his plan here.
Yeah, I think that works. It's a Panzer IV here from I'm Nice Person to the default choice in terms of a medium tank, and but it's going to be coming after the Calliope. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not like you have to go for something else just because the Panzer IV is on the field, but certainly puts I'm Nice Person in a good spot if you can avoid serious damage from the Calliope.
Yeah, he doesn't have weapon racks, so he only has that one bazooka and the one M1.
First volley, I think.
Also, the Puma is really good against the Calliope, so the Calliope has to be extra careful. Oh, I think he managed to dodge it.
He's all over it. Look at this. First Calliope barrage. Great dodge from I'm Nice Person. It's the hardest one to dodge.
And going for buildings is really good because you can get a wipe so quickly.
Yeah, it's a good call from Tightrope. That certainly could have been a wipe on a Vol squad, which would have been great in terms of relieving this pressure. But the pressure's just going to increase, as we can see from this Panzer IV coming out into the field. Puma smokes. Playing a dangerous game. Strum Pioneers are so busy forcing off support weapons that don't have time to repair.
Yeah,
poor Mr. Puma.
Once again, the Sturms find the AT gun.
Yep.
Always where they need to be. Really good play from I'm Nice
Oh,
Person.
they're gonna die! Oh, okay. When there are 3 rifleman squads with M19s, it's just, I think something's gonna die. So.
The Volks almost died. P4's on the field, but the M1's in a good position.
Yeah.
He's gonna be feeding some veterancy here. It's Vet 2 already. Oh, is it gonna be a nade and a bazooka? No grenade. Didn't quite connect.
Tightrope certainly has a fair few munitions still in the bank, so that's gonna be good. He's gonna have a strafe available, so that'll be good. Nothing super important to force
Generals, gentlemen.
What?
What?
We are not streaming. We are not streaming. And we got a follower.
Thanks for the follow, big man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we were real famous? That would be a problem. So yeah.
That would be because I streamed some code yesterday.
Yeah.
And I posted on YouTube the stream. So there's probably someone watching the VOD on YouTube.
I see.
And it's like, oh, I should follow this.
I should follow the General's Gentleman. Who wouldn't want to follow the General's Gentleman?
What was his name?
I didn't catch it,
it,
but yeah, it would have popped up on screen, so like that's fine. So
thanks for the follow.
What a lad! Thanks for the follow.
If you want to be like that guy, follow us on Twitch. I have been streaming a lot lately.
Yeah.
Because I'm on uni break.
Callum's all over it. It's good.
Yeah.
He's put in the big times. I've got a new PC, so I might do some stuff with that soon. So I've been a Valorant man lately, trying the new game out. It's been fun.
And also you've been playing Valorant. What does Valorant actually mean?
Valorant?
Yeah.
Oh, look, to be valorous. So
Right.
I would say it would have the same root as valor, I would say. Just having a guess. I mean, that is the... I don't know if it means anything else.
Company of Heroes, Tales of Valorant.
Mm.
Okay, good suppression, but the Volk's looking for a flank. Oh, no retarget.
Good double squad movement here from I'm Nice Person.
Oh, there's a Calliope barrage.
Hey, really well placed as well. It's on a retreat path. Smart from I'm Nice Person. Doesn't get baited in and keeps running forward into the MG. It's going to play the waiting game.
Well, you know what else is on the retreat path? There's a 50 cal. You don't want to retreat to that either. Oh, it's getting low. It's only Echelon, but still that
Okay.
LMG got some good damage.
That was well played by both players there. I'm impressed. Alright, so getting to the point where Tightrope needs to recapture victory points, which he obviously is putting pressure on. It seems like he wants to go maybe even avoid middle and like try and hold like right side, left side. Can be kind of awkward, but it's possible. That's really the only way to split up the time pressure from the P4. Otherwise the P4 just sits in the middle. But if you can try and hold like left and right, I think it's possible with these M19s. Tightrope still has the infantry advantage and certainly has the infantry advantage courtesy of the Calliope, as long as he avoids the Panzer IV.
You know what makes me happy about Valorant is that it's 2020 and we're still getting PC exclusives for like major FPS games.
Yeah, feels good, man.
What other FPS game is PC only?
Yeah. Other than like CS, obviously, but like yeah.
Yeah, but
Not a
even
lot, so.
CS, like, is that on console?
I don't think so.
If there was to be a new Counter Strike, surely they'd put it on console.
I don't know. I mean, it had such a big following still on PC. I don't actually know how Valorant's affected CS numbers, so that'd be interesting. Should have a look at that. Yeah, it is cool. PC exclusives, 10 out of 10. Anyway, next time we get an RTS game, as long as it's cross-platform, PC and mobile, I'll be happy. So, like, that's what we want to say.
Well, I know Harvest is coming out in September. There's like a multiplayer demo now.
Oh.
Where before it was like you had to be a beta, we had to be a pre-order.
Yeah.
It's it's still not very good though. It's kind of as boring as what it was like. I don't know.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
It's good recon. Will allow the
there it
Calliope
is.
to fire an MG, so that's a pretty good play from Tightrope. There's no MG there anymore.
Yeah, it's
probably
gone.
the damaged one, so yeah.
Disappeared. Okay, well we have another truck.
Yeah.
So
tier
still no
2,
battle group.
so-
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, battle group. Yeah, tier 1.
Yeah, and there's
Oh, we still didn't have a battle group.
seems to not go going for his regular tiger, looking for a king tiger. So he still has his commanders as an option. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much point going tiger over king tiger, I suppose.
No.
Well, the Panzer commanders are pretty good because then you can do a drive-by arty strike on your AT guns. That can be pretty frustrating. You're like, don't worry, my AT guns are in a perfect position. Just kidding, they're getting hit by an
artillery
arty strike from
so
your Panther.
140 VPs now for Tightrope.
These poor LMGs, the poor Obers are losing to rear echelon.
Yeah,
How does that feel?
it feels bad, man. Yeah, they need to find some. I think the second squad of Obers is the right choice, but they've got to find some cover and just keep racking up the veterancy. So these are rough engagements.
Oh, it looks like is it a forward battle group? No, it's still a safe one. This is like World War I little stuff. Heavy cover, wire, heavy cover, wire, heavy cover. Do we see it?
Yeah.
That's what I
Seems
want.
like a great thing to run across.
Just cut off our supply lines.
Ooh, good nade.
Yeah, really nice nade.
Oh,
yeah.
the echelon takes so much damage.
Yeah. Like that's how you play, man. The Vols just run up and displace. If the Vols can displace the M19s, that's great.
Oh, 2 AT guns and the
Calliope.
Calliope.
Point is under attack.
Oh, that's a pretty deadly barrage. Looks like he's managed to dodge it. Dodges it forwards, but again, it's kind of on the retreat path. Let's take this fight versus this rifleman, which he doesn't really want to take here, but it looks like he'll be able to time off the barrage and retreat now.
Oh, just.
It's a close fight either
Yeah,
way.
I
Oh,
don't
the
know.
rifleman, are they going to die? Oh, no.
Whoa!
Surprise, the rifleman
Yeah.
retreat, but now look at this P4. He's taking some damage.
Yeah.
The AT gun goes. Oh!
Just
Big
a miss. And that's on the vetted M1 as well.
Yeah, it was an attack round.
Yeah, tried to get the hit of the Panzer IV, doesn't find. At the same time, the Obers managed to wipe the M1. That's really nice. They
Oh,
might find
look at
another
this.
wipe here as well. This could be brutal for Tightrope.
We're losing a capture point.
I think he's reloading his. There it is. Got to the kill. Yeah, that was deadly.
Infantry unit.
Also, at some point, this ammo
went
died.
down. I
Man,
didn't see that.
a bunch of things died real fast. I think that's why the infantry micro is a little weird because. Oh, what? Tightrope GG's.
I think he must have done.
Yeah, he's kind of screwed. Look at this. The M1's gonna die.
Oh, yeah, he's going to lose.
He's gonna
right,
lose the MG
yeah, he's going to lose
probably.
everything, isn't he?
Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think he still had a shot. I
how's
guess,
the fuel
did he have
looking?
his major?
Nah, he didn't. There's no way.
Yeah.
Look at that fuel float.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. It's pity. Of course, he didn't know we were casting. So yeah.
Actually, he retreated his Obers. No, he retreated the Obers.
Yeah.
So
but that was like as the thing happened.
Yeah. So maybe a little preemptive surrender, but I get it. I rage quit all the time. So GG.
It's a known thing. GG.
Thank you for watching. We're gonna cast some more Company of Heroes. So if that's your jam, then give us an old subscribe and a follow on Twitch.
Apparently. So yeah.
Now our time zone is GMT +8. We normally cast in the evenings. So if you're in Europe, you want to follow us in the morning, and maybe you will show up on our YouTube videos.
You never know. Thank you guys.
See ya.